think when I was really young, my first passion was music, and I wanted to be a famous rock god. And then I had a grandfather that was an ex-GM of a hotel, and he he tried to convince me otherwise, not to go to guitar school, and then somehow I found my way into the restaurant industry. Restaurants, there was such a camaraderie with the team, and then it was more like a family. It wasn't like work. We were all about the same age, and we all liked the same things. So we used to go skiing together, play basketball on the weekends, and then we would just hang out in general and socialize. And that's when I really got hooked into the restaurant industry, because you're a different creature with restaurants. And as a chef, you work off hours that normal people don't. You get off of work. Sometimes you're getting off at 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight. And you work weekends and holidays. So of course you spend most of your life with those people. So I like that family community that the restaurant industry and hospitality has. So I kind of fell in love with it then, and I loved cooking, and that just came innate. And I was good at it from the beginning. I wasn't great, but I was good. Things that I would try for the first time came out really, really good. Even at a young age, like I think I told this to people before. I made a tapioca coffee parfait when I was like 7, and it came out really, really good. Even though I didn't like it, because when you're 7 years old, you can't appreciate the flavor of coffee. So I didn't even eat it. So I thought my family was lying to me when they said it was really good, and I thought they were just patronizing me when they ate it. It really came with traveling. I have another passion for traveling and being adventurous and discovering new places and things and different cultures. So even when I was in my teens, I would travel to see my friends in Miami, and I got hooked into traveling. And then food and traveling go, hand in hand together. And the more exotic places you go, you see more exotic hotels, and then I got hooked into hotels. I got to appreciate the interior design, the creativity of the people from that region. There's different architects in different regions that create beautiful things and beautiful places, and that's when I got hooked into the hotel industry as opposed to. Yeah, my passion for food was always there since a very, very young age. And when people look back on their lives and they think, what else would I rather be doing? I'd still do the same thing. I think.
All right, well, so I'm Argentinian, so I think that tells it all. I'm actually very outgoing. My passion is always and has been since little girl to travel around. This is the second chance that I had to go and explore the world. I never thought before that I was going to be able to do it. I was so into my studies, trying to finish college and then see what the life was in store for me. When unexpectedly, first time when I tried to do something different was to go first to Dubai, where I lived for almost 2 years, and it was about hospitality, which in my case was the first time. Had no idea how it was going to be with new people, and me first time going away from home. So that made me feel that I was capable of doing or achieving everything that I didn't know before that I was able to. I learned a lot, something that still I'm learning. And what is now my new passion is more getting into people and people that brings me more joy in life.
When I was young, I'm married. Don't know how to put that word. Fighting for the world and no dream. I don't know what I want to do. And I don't know what when I grow up I can do. What I just know I have many friends. I just know that people maybe think I'm a nice people, but I don't know how to make my life well and nice. And when I become a chef, before that I love to cook for my friends. They were very happy, and I'm happy too. And I love to cook for my parents.
I think my passion is people. I've always been very much a person who gravitates towards people. I've been very outgoing. I think I'm very passionate about getting to know different cultures, different personalities. I also like to read different expressions and see people's reactions to different situations. So for me, I think my passion is actually just being around people and feeding off their energy. I find it makes me happy. It makes me more of a person that can almost adapt to situations. When I'm around people, I find actually that have an interesting story. For me, I think that makes me a little bit easier to understand how people work, and I enjoy it. I feel